interesting because it was this morning I was sitting and there was such an energy coming. And I'm like, what is this even? It has been kind of marinating for a while now. And here we go. Yeah, feels really good. Good. Oh, hello, Sean. It has been a while. I'm so happy to see you here. So good to see you. Hello, Kim. Early one for you. I don't know how late it is, or you are in a different time zone. Hello, Ira, Tatiana. Good to see you. Maud. Beanie. Hello, hello. Anyway, I think some people are still trying to join. It seems like they're stuck in the joining. Yeah, I like this is completely different from what I've ever done before. Like literally. So that is interesting. And I'm actually very excited because that is when it's new, it feels exciting to me. I don't like to copy paste stuff. So when it's new, it's like I actually have something prepared. Like I never prepare anything. Like I've got cards, which I never use, but now this will be all in the cards. Yeah, I think most are in now. Yeah, good morning, Heather. Yeah, so let's start. So hello, everyone, welcome. Where will I start? Because there's a start to this whole situation. So I'm gonna start at the beginning, which was the retreat in September. So at the end of this retreat in September, we had a really sacred circle. And so there was literally a round table in that circle. And then a lot of masculine energies came through. So it was the ancient round table, masculine, right? It's not a feminine circle, is it? It was more like a masculine kind of energy. And so that was just a thing. It was just very beautiful. We all felt it. We could feel all the connections to who we are right now and who we'd been in past experience. And it just all came together. And so at that time, I wasn't aware about any of that, really. That was a given. And then what started to happen was that I was like, I can channel everything I desire. I can literally channel, you can ask me anything. It's like, ask her anything in those things, like, and I can channel it. At least I can try. If they don't give permission, I can, but otherwise I can. And so I realized how fun would it be that I'm with a group of women and we're just gonna channel all these higher energies. But I actually thought maybe physical humans, I didn't have a clue. Like I just thought that was a great concept. So I put it out in the motion and nothing really happened. I just had the round table as a name. In the meanwhile, what started to happen was, if I don't feel a pull, I don't do anything with it. So I just wait for it to marinate and it to ready itself. In the meanwhile, what I started to see with my one-on-one clients was pretty next level. I'm like, what is this even? Because what they start or try to describe, what a lot of the times happens in the one-on-ones is they try to kind of give words to something that is very multidimensional. And then I usually give it a name. Like, I'm like, okay, this is actually happening right now in the world. And this is what you feel. And these codes are being unlocked, and. But what is being unlocked for women right now, and I mean the women, she who leads with light. Not all of the women, not the women who are not ready, but the ones who lead with their light. What is available right now is that we can open ourselves to not just physical energies or very much small energies, but planetary energies. Okay, so I've been speaking about this more often, but I'm going to start with the start and then I'm going to guide you in it, right? So Mother Earth, she holds a planetary energy, right? Other planets, they hold, so this is the level. If you would feel who you are, your energy level, and you now feel into the energy of Mother Earth, right? You might say she's really big and I'm just small, energy-wise. Most of us would not say I'm actually equal to Mother Earth in my energy power. The truth is, what is available now is that we are in this physical body actually available and potentially equal to the planetary energies, which is next level. So for those who are ready to hold this concept and who are able to hold this level of energy, they can attune to these levels of energies, which I think is phenomenal. Because if you come to radiate and lead with light, but you need to do it from your personal energy, it's very limited. Yeah, we just have limited energy in our personality. I mean, our body battery is up and down and up and down. But if we can attune, and it's bigger than the energy of your soul, okay? So this is a bigger energy to attune to. If we can call in individually and in circles the energies of planetary like systems, and we can match ourselves with that, now we can suddenly set a lot into this world into motion. Not by doing, that's not it. Not by forcing, that's not it. It's by receiving. And what I realized is, and the truth being said, I'm a very practical person. And so, yeah, I'm very spiritually attuned, but I'm actually very practical. So if you come to me with complicated ceremonies and that kind of stuff, I just don't really feel at home with that. Like as a person, that is just not what I feel like in resonance with. I feel very much in resonance with embodiment. But what is landing now? So that was actually interesting for me too. It's like, oh no, there's big ceremonies coming in. Oh my, do you know, on a whole new level, like massive initiations for the women who are ready to receive them. And the ceremony being a very sacred space, like the ancient temples. We used to be on a pedestal. We could just eliminate highlight. We could radiate our light, and that would be our focus. Our children were being taken care of. We just gave them the love and everything, but we didn't have to take care of all the physical things. Fast forward us to now. It's like we need to become men and women in one. We need to be, everything is equal. You need to be capable of doing all the things. And also please attune to these planetary cycles. Yeah, it's a whole different ball game right now because we're not as protected in this sacred environment where it's so easy to attune to these energies. The women who lead with light are now mothers. They are business owners. They take care of their parents. They lead communities. Like it's no longer like, oh, sit in your temple and just allow it to come. So it's a very different level. So what now is happening is, and I love the process, these planetary energies are coming. So I just want you to give a little peek. Some of my one-on-one clients, I actually messaged this morning. I said, you know, this is very exciting. I suddenly realized I had cards of all the goddesses, all the names. I'm like, I don't need to do the work. If I just say, do you know, the initiations will be there, that is probably not how it's going to go. So they gave greater specifics. Hallelujah. Thank God for that. So what's going to happen is in a year's time, in order to attune to these planetary energies and to give you the space to actually become receptive for that priestess and goddess energy, because it is clearly a combination. It's not just the priestess in our temple or the goddess who's free. It's like, it's the combination where you get to hold the priestess and the goddess in one, in who you are in life, which is very different from, oh, let's do a ceremony and have the great feeling, and now I'll go back to being a mother, or let's do the ceremony and have a great feeling, and now I need to go into my business. What is happening is these women who lead with light, we are about to step into something extraordinary, which is the unification of the goddess, of the priestess into this physical motion, but not at the cost of our womanhood, of our motherhood, of who we are. And for a long time, between us in the temple and us being here, it has been at the cost of us, right or wrong. Who were the ones who were just working additionally or doing all the things and fixing all the things and carrying all the things and raising the children and having jobs and running businesses? Like, it was not necessarily a place of liberation, a place of expansion, a place of greatness. It was actually a place of, how can I breathe through all of this? Okay, but now what's going to happen is we have the ability to attune to this. And so the attunement will happen through sacred ceremonies. Am I really saying it? I'm saying it. I can't say any other word. 12 of them. Every ceremony holds, so it will be monthly, okay? I'm already guiding you through what will happen. Every ceremony will allow the attunement to happen, the initiation to happen. But it's not just gonna be, let's call in these, it's readying who you are to receive all that is. Yeah, it's readying who you are in your life to receive all that is. I'm going to say it again. It is, because I want you to like really grasp this. It is readying yourself so that in your life, okay, as a mother, as a partner, as a business owner, as a woman, as a wife, all of the things, so that you can receive all that is in motion, because our lives are in motion. Most of us are not meditating on a temple all day long. Most of us are living lives. And so what actually happened this morning is I was suddenly realizing, I think last night, like, get your goddess cards. I'm not someone who like literally lies a lot of cards. Sometimes I do. I enjoy it because it's fun. I do it for other people, but many times I don't. And I was just, okay, let's get 12. Not looking, ding, 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 ding. I was just lying them. And then I was like, it's not done. I had set 6 on the top, 6 down. I'm like, it's not done. So I turned all the cards and I was like, there's a matching component to every card. They need to be in it together. There's not just one goddess, one energy. I need to figure out who belongs to who. And it made clear sense because I didn't have to look, because the cards just radiate. I don't know if you have that going on. When I look at the cards, it's like, boom, I just know this is the one. So I was just putting them together without looking who they were. Many of them I don't even know. This is the truth. I'm not someone who goes into all the details. And I'm like, wow, isn't this special? So I found 24 of them, 2 for every month, and I put them together. And as I'm putting them together, I suddenly see there's an initiation stepping thing. It's not just a coincidence. It never is. And so what am I going to do? I have the cards here. I have them. And I actually wrote it down because these are things, it's really interesting. If you ask me to just do anything, I will remember. I just know. But in order to be really specific, I need to look at it because I will not remember. I will remember in the moment, and that will be that. So on the first month, what will happen is we have the High Priestess combined with Lakshmi. Dana, she is. It's all in Dutch, so I'm going to try. So this one is to initiate the radiant future for the High Priestess, this combination, 100%. Like it's the initiation into who we are when we are in motion in our lives. So that is the first one. Then the second one was Hathor and also Damara. I honestly did not know. And I was like, children, I'm like, what is this? I didn't understand until I realized receptivity and children, of course, receiving like a child. Okay, so that will be the next initiation. And I want you to understand, in order to receive all these massive energies, these are the initiations that happen or need to happen basically to be able to attune to these high levels of energy receiving in our lives. Get it? As a mother, as a business owner, because otherwise I can just give you whatever. And it's like, but how do I embody it? So it will be 1 a month. So these will be the second one. And honestly, sometimes I look and I'm like, what is it? And then suddenly it clicks and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So that will be the second one. Then it's Isis and Athena. Isis is all about past lives. And Athena is all about inner wisdom. Can you feel what starts to happen? Let's recall and call in all of the inner wisdom, all of the past life experiences, and lock it in this life. A lot of my clients have been asking for this. Like, what about past positive experiences? I don't remember it. Like, how do I remember? This is the one. That's the third one. Okay. Then we have Maria Magdalena and Mau. And I'm like, I didn't even know. Mau is Mother Earth. And Maria Magdalena is unconditional love. Okay, so how can I be on this planet in unconditional love, in very physical connection? Yeah, makes sense, right? Because sometimes if you're like me, I can feel unconditional love mainly for that what is not physical. For the divine, I feel very much unconditional. So this is literally anchoring this level of allowing yourself to stand into that, because that is what it is. Then this would be home, which is Vesta, and also Isolde, which is, I would, infinite love, like immortal love. So how can I stay in my home, meaning your surroundings, in the level of love, infinite, unconditional, like love beyond our lives? Can you feel how these are big energies that want to come into your personality? Big energies, in order to unlock even bigger energies. But it's a preparation. It's like literally a ceremonial initiation into the next, into the next. If you've been working with me, you know how it works, right? Yeah, the hum energy, the cards. Okay, then we will go into abundance. And this is an interesting, because I was like, delegate. Delegate. Anyone? Abundance and delegate, meaning let's delegate a lot in our life and trust and like allow the floodgates to start opening. If we want our human hands to be in every single thing and we expect divine abundance to be ours, in order to be able to receive this level of energies, this is the one where we as humans stop a lot, because we all do it by ourselves. This is the one that unlocks that other, the opposite, where we get to receive, and there's actually a physical component to it where the personality becomes really comfortable with delegating. It's an important one. This is you creating space for the sacred initiations to happen, that there's actually a space for you to receive, because if you continue to be very human, it will not happen. Are you liking it so far? I like the cards. I actually am very excited about sharing it. It feels so good. I had them lying on the desk and I was like, oh my, what an energy. The women who come into this space, I can't believe it. Like, because it's all these women in the space, or these goddesses in the space, and then us. Next one is Kuan Yin and Onak. I don't know if and Kuan Yin is all about compassion, very soft, beautiful energy, right? And the other one is about slowing down. Isn't that beautiful? Compassion and slowing down. So this is where we let go of all judgment, where we let go of hard work, pushing, like this is allowing this. If I feel the card, like this card especially, she will like give a lot. I can feel it. Her energy is so potent, so opening, high vibrational, allowing your, like literally your channel to attune to a different vibration. I can feel she will be doing that a lot. That's just, my eye go to her all the time. And I think it will be, I don't know if it's July, but yeah. And then it's interesting because the one after that, what starts to happen is Ishtar and Diana, and they're very like quite the opposite. The others are very like gentle and open, and then the next is the inner rising of, and what they say is like boundaries and focused awareness. So it's very much being now resolute in who you are and where you're focusing on. We need this a lot in this physical life to change things. If we want to lead with light, this one is essential. Many of us do not necessarily like this one because it's strong. This is you calibrating into your power. And that level of power sometimes, and I think that will be it, like reminds us of misuse of power. Or like, and so we don't want to level up to our power because we're hot, but this is like a clear opportunity to start leveling into our power and to attune to it so that we can become all that we are in motion. Then we have, I had to look up the word in English. We have Freya and Aphrodite. Well, she's, right? Very different. This is all goddess energy XL. This is bold. In Dutch, the word is stoutmoedigheid. I love the word. We never use it really, but it's bold. And she's like your inner goddess. So there's so much like movement for the goddess in this one. So that's an initiation in full sensuality, sexuality, pleasure. Like it's important to allow ourselves not just to attune to our power, but also to attune to our massive potential when it comes down to this art, sensuality, sexuality, adventures, like that full kind of immersion. I love that, the energy. I'm already feeling it. Second chakra, boop, 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 boop. It starts to kind of illuminate. After that, I didn't know these ones. Ain and Bast, which is independence and have faith and leap. Independence and have faith and leap. You get it, right? Because in our lives, how often are we pulled back? We're not going to do it. We're going to wait for someone else. We're going to wait for the solution. We're going to wait. This is all about taking risks and allowing like your independence to lead you and to initiate that what you really want. Powerful combination. Do you not like the combination? I love how they are just paired up. It's amazing. I could have never thought of this, right? It just, they gave it to me. Then we go into, she's called Nemetona and Kali. And so this is about sacred space, endings and beginnings. Okay, so this, I think this one will be in December. There's no coincidence. I pulled it for then, right? So this is all like creating a sacred space and letting go of it, like that's December energy. But then in a very sacred ritual. This is the first time I'm like, oh my, they're going to do ritual. Oh my God, what is this even? Yeah, the energy will be one of a sacred ceremony. Yes. And then the last time is clearing, and it says water body. This is all about clearing yourself out and recharging, which I thought was fascinating because if you've been listening to me this morning, it was all about charging, right? And so this is the new charging yourself, clearing yourself, and then opening for the new cycle. And then, of course, there's this 12 cycle kind of initiation, which is happening. And you are a different channel, a different human, a different level of initiation is available. And so for me, it feels like a wild ride. Like this feels so exciting to my personality and my soul. It's like a match made in heaven. I'm like, oh, what's going to happen for my woman? And you know, my soul is also excited because what will happen is I'm going to invite you in every month. So there will be one every month. And then we're going to open it. It's like the round table. So they're going to position, we're going to sit around the round table, women energy, and then we're going to allow these energies to surround us. And in every month, one of the specifics will come through. And what starts to happen, because I've done so many initiations, but not like this, you will start to feel it. If you have been following Starlight initiations, you know the impact it has to have one initiation a month and to allow yourself to re-listen and to be in the energy and to attune it in your life. And so this will be an initiation combined with Q&A. Yeah, so it will be a combination. I don't know. I think it's 60 minutes, might also be 90 minutes. Okay, I don't know, depending on how long. I don't know if it's going to be 60 or 90 or per. I don't want to do this, so whatever is necessary. So I feel it's 60 to 90 minutes probably. Yeah, so you know kind of how much the time will be. I've done it before with the cosmic clearing. And that was also like between 60 and 90 minutes if I just didn't have to rush it. Because if you do a full initiation and then you also allow, interaction to arise, maybe questions to come up, to deepen it, to bring it to the table. So that feels, it's a roadmap for the year. And so I feel very excited about it. Well, you can see my face. I'm like, I didn't know. And we're going to start on Monday. I just want you to imagine, right? I knew it was going to start on Monday. It actually had to start in January. I'm like, it's not there yet. This is the level of trust I want you to understand I hold, and what is also available for you. If it's not there, it's not there. But when it's there, it drops and it comes. They never leave me hanging. And now it just made so much sense in this morning to have the cards and a beautiful vase of flowers from one of my beautiful clients. So I was sitting at the table and I'm like, in 50 minutes, wow, thank you for this. I was just sitting, drawing them, and knew, like, this is it. This is what's coming, and you can feel all the different energies, and this is what wants to come through. And what starts to happen is you start to attune. So not just your channel, your energy system, but also your personality starts to attune to all of these gifts. Yeah, so that is what is happening. So for the ones, because I'm going to transition if you want to join, I made it doable, okay, for you. So it's not like, for the ones who are in the inner circle, of course, it's included. So if you want to become part of the inner circle, you have access to all my programs. And this was a new one, which was coming. If you are not, it's either a pay in full where you usually get a discount, right? So that's 777 euros, or you can do a monthly payment for 77 euros. Yeah, that gives you access to this. It will, for the people who purchase it separate, okay? So this is not for my inner circle. This is for the people who purchase it separate. My inner circle gets access to all of the programs, but for the people who actually purchase this separate, you will also get personalized, which I love to do, channeled initiation. So I've been doing this with my one-on-one clients, and how it goes is you have a topic, you have something going on in your life, and you desire to bring in the new. This might be an initiation into your light empire, an initiation into wealth, an initiation into your divine power, an initiation into receiving, an initiation into, maybe you even have a couple. That is also no problem at all. I'm actually having something with wealth and receiving, and this is the thing. So how it goes is, if you get the welcome email, you signed up, you reply to the email, and you give me like the topic or the idea, and you just share a bit. What I will do is I will focus on your field and your energy. I will call in the energies, and I will literally record a personalized message for you so that you can listen to it. You can choose to do that right now. You can also wait in the year, and then when you're like, now I want it, you just reply. Usually those are between 3 and 6 or 7 minutes, something like that. And then you will have a full-blown personalized initiation. My clients love to listen to them a lot because there's so much power in the energy, what they hold. So how can you go about it? Johanna already dropped it. Yeah, it sounds really exciting. So you can either choose to go for the pay in full option, or you can choose to do the payment plan. That is an option. I will also send you an email. What do you get? 12 initiations, infinite access to the recordings. You also get 3 initiations I did previous, which is called My Wealthy Woman. Okay, so that's the Quantum Queen. Some of you know it, some of you don't. That are like activations that happened 2 years ago. One is the Quantum Queen, one is the Golden Goddess, and one is the Wealthy Woman. Okay, so that's included as a bonus, so you can already listen. We're gonna start upcoming Monday, and there will be one every week. Do you need to join live? No, you don't. You can actually listen to the recording. Some of you would prefer to join live, come live. If you don't, it's also perfectly okay. But there will be one every month. So if you like initiations like this, come play if this is for you. Now, I would love to know if there are any questions. I feel super excited about it because it's all to attune you to becoming and being she who leads with light, and to be a solid energy portal in that. Yeah. So that not when you're with your family in your business, you lose all the energies. It's like, this is who I am. And I can hold all of this. So I can literally now start in 12 months time. The unlocking will happen during this, but then I'm ready to just stand in my channel and do what I came to do, because that is literally where we're moving into, which is very exciting because I can hold my light in every component of my life. When you talked the first time, yes, I know, and it changed. This is what it is. And so for those of you who might have purchased it with a different thing, I will refund you. If this is not what you like, I will refund. We can do that kind of things because I thought that would be it. I thought, let's do high frequency people like Oprah Winfrey and all of that. Didn't happen. What I can do, however, which I like, is a bonus Q&A where we can do that. So that is fine. I would actually like to channel Oprah Winfrey. So let's do a bonus Q&A as an add-on this month where we do that. Yeah. And then come with the specifics, all the people you like. And let's dive into that. But that is something separate. This is just, I didn't know this, right? I thought it would be that. So that is the thing. I love this even more. I like this. Me too. And we can just do that as well. It's actually a great idea. Let's do that. So we're gonna, so that's you, a bonus Q&A, okay? Well, we can channel all the good people in this world if they give me permission. Usually they do, actually. Honestly, the great people in this world always give me permission because they are people of light. And so they will never hold their secrets for, like, they don't have that energy. So that's also good. We love goddess, yes. Do you know what also happened? I showed, like, some of you have these cards on their vision board. Isn't that interesting? I didn't know that. Like what on earth? They have this on their vision board, and now we have a whole program. So some of you just have been jinxing this, right? Getting it done. Yeah, all over. So this is going to happen. I cannot wait to welcome you into this space. It starts on Monday. We're going to add, Johanna, can you make notes, score note? I'm actually looking forward to that additional Q&A. That is something I like, where we just do an additional with the powerful women of this world. And let's see what we channel in that. That would be very inspirational. We're going to do that this month. And then you can join one of these initiations. It feels really good. It takes us out of the temple into our real lives, but then in the embodied kind of energy of the priestess and the goddess. I feel it will be so helpful for our personalities and also for the attunement, because a lot of energy is going to be unlocked, 100%. I'm not sure if it's 3 p.m. like now, something like this. Yeah, Johanna, it's 3 p.m. So it's this time. Yeah, so it's this same time. Yes. Yes, so it will be 3 p.m. like this. And then one every month. So sometimes we look through, of course, holidays and all of that, but it's one every month. So one in February, this will be Monday, and then March, April, like the whole year round. So you can actually know upfront, like when they are. Yeah. Are you all excited? I feel very excited about this. It feels so good. So it's so new also. So I love you all a lot. This will be it. If you feel called, come play. I will see you on Monday, and I will see you during the Q&A, during the additional bonus Q&A. That will be so fun. Like, we're going to channel all the people. Yes. Okay, everyone is clear? I will send an email. I will write an email so you can also get the thing there. Otherwise, just reply to one of the emails. My sister is behind the email and she will give you the right links. Yeah, I love you all so much. Bye.